Paul, how's the week been?
Yeah, it's been a normal training week. Obviously, reduced numbers at the moment with players being injured, but no, training's gone well, and we're looking forward to going out against Wycombe and trying to put on a performance that hopefully gets us a result to finish our home season.
Has it been a case of wrapping the lads up in cotton wool just to make sure we have enough for Saturday?
It certainly has, yeah, we have, because we've had a few from the weekend who had bumps and scrapes and whatever, but most of them have come through, and they're back in training now, so that's all we need to concern ourselves with. We're really disappointing news about Jack Robinson. We expected it to be a bad one. He went and had a scan, and he's got a stress fracture at the bottom of his tibia. We're waiting to get in for a CT scan, which shows the sort of extent of the bony damage, and then the likelihood is that he may need surgery to pin that. Worst case scenario, we're probably looking at about 4 months for him, and it was such an innocuous thing. So that's the real blow from the weekend. Unfortunately, it's one of them things we've just got to deal with.
And that's meant that you've recalled Aaron from his loan at Workington.
Yeah, we've been in a position where I felt as though we had good coverage on that left-hand side. Now with Robbo getting injured, we don't have that, so I've called Aaron back. I was in two minds to call them back last week before the game, but I just didn't feel as though they were going to be involved. I'm not guaranteeing that Fitz is going to be involved on Saturday, but I wanted to give myself that option, as selfish as that might sound. But he's our player, and I think it'll be good experience for him to be involved in the training with us, and also the possibility of being involved on the match day.
Dylan and Finn, maybe the other two that were close for Saturday, how are they?
Yeah, they've both joined full training today. Finn's only missed a few days. Dylan's a bit longer. Dylan's not ready to start, but he's certainly coming into my thinking to be in the squad. Again, if we had a whole host of players available, it would be too early. But it's a needs must at the moment, and everybody's got to just roll the sleeves up, get on with it, and we'll see Saturday whether or not we need him.
Any other progress with the other injuries, or are they all as we expected?
Well, they're going okay. I mean, this week we've had Josh Vella and Taylor Charters have started their running. They're back out on the grass. Callum Guy is still doing well with his rehab, but he's a long way off. But really, there's not a lot else. JJ's getting fitter. George is getting fitter after his spell out. And we've just got to keep working and hope that we can keep them fit for these last two.
Wycombe on Saturday, what kind of game do you expect from them?
Well, they're a good footballing team. They've had an okay season. Obviously, had the excitement of going to Wembley for the trophy final. We expect it to be a tough game, but we're at home. We want to finish on it as high as we possibly can, and that sounds a bit daft with the position we're in. But we want to try and get a performance that gets us a result at home that hopefully will send the fans away with a bit of hope for next season.
A game where neither team's got anything to play for sometimes can go either way.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen. They had a tough game at Port Vale during the week. Long journey up for them. We can't concern ourselves with what they're thinking, what they're doing, whether they've got anything to play for. We've talked about it for weeks, or I've talked about it for weeks, that we're playing for pride. We're playing for pride in front of our own fans. We've had some good results on the road for those fans who travel, but we've had incredible support here. To be getting over 8,000 for a season like we've had in terms of the home crowds is an unbelievable achievement. So credit to the fans for that, and we want to try and give them something positive to take away.
Want to thank the fans with the performance, but then also the players are going to thank them at the end of the game as well.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's not going to be a case of players coming off the pitch and collecting family members and that sort of stuff. The players are going to stay on the pitch and go around, and we know it's not a celebration, it's more a thank you. This season has been a huge disappointment for us all, but we owe it to the fans to go and thank them. So hopefully there'll be good numbers will turn up for the game. Hopefully the weather will be kind and they'll stay there, and the players will go around and show their appreciation for what they've given to us this year.